Complain all day. I want to ask y'all a question, man, because Tyrese Haliburton's running around doing the fucking choke sign. He's doing the Jalen Brunson shit. Motherfucker acting real disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And
Having fun.
I like it. I like it because I hope they got that picture on their locker, man, of him trying to play Brunson. You know what I'm saying? It's good for the game, but the trending topic today, I wanted to talk about this is Halliburton a superstar? I want to play this clip from Stephen A. Smith. Jay Williams says he is. Yeah, I don't agree with Stephen A. all the time. Most of the time, I know, but I kind of agree with him in this position. Boys, tell me what y'all think.
Tyrese Haliburton. And I want to remind everybody of this because it's very, very important. Because I don't want people to look at a dude who put forth a superstar performance last night. 30, 15, and 12 with 4 steals and not a single turnover. It was a spectacular superstar caliber performance. He deserves all the credit in the world for that. I'd like to remind people, this is a man that I wanted the New York Knicks to draft, not Obi Toppin, who, by the way, I like. I wanted them to draft Tyrese Haliburton because I thought the Knicks at the time needed a point guard, and he was the right guy to take. I didn't like the fact that they didn't take Tyrese Haliburton. The brother can ball. But when I think about a superstar, I'm thinking about you being a consistent number one option that teams have to game plan against every single night, and you answer the call. And to me, that hasn't always been Tyrese Haliburton. Even in this series, there's been a couple of games where he hasn't been there. That can happen to any superstar. I'm not implying that it doesn't. I'm simply saying I don't view him that way. Not yet. I think he's a damn good player. He's a young star in this league. I think the brother, if he continues to play this way, if he's more consistent with this kind of stuff, of course he'll be a superstar. That doesn't mean you have to do 30 and 15 or triple-double in order to be out.
Fuck Tyrese Haliburton.
Yo, we could have got Haliburton, bro. Like, what the? Yo,
Yeah,
I'm so
Glad
tired.
we didn't. Then we wouldn't even have Brunson. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Why?
No,
Why
before
not?
Brunson got
Why
here,
not? Why we need Brunson so bad, man? What the fuck? The nigga 6'2". Like we need nah. Halliburton is at least 6. Gotta be like at least 6'5", 6'4".
He's not 6'5".
He's a tall guard.
He's 6'5", bro. I'm looking at his stats right now. Now he could probably be 6'4", 6'3", but he's listed as 6'5", right? So
Probably 6'3".
he's probably
taller than
6'3".
Brunson.
Nah, he looks tall. He looks considerably taller than Brunson. Out on the
Derek
court.
White.
Yeah.
Derek White is tall too, and Derek White is listed as 6'4".
But go ahead, though. Is he a superstar in your opinion?
Nah, he's not a superstar. He's a good player. He's a little bit away from, like, how can you be a superstar averaging a career average of 17 fucking points? I mean, that's not superstar. Those are not superstar stats. Now, he's having some great games, but I don't think he's a superstar yet, man. He's a star. He's a rising star in the league, definitely. He was drafted in what, 2020? Yeah, he's a rising star, but superstar, nah, not yet. Like Steve said.
Get him, Jay.
Like Goofy A. Smith said.
Come on.
Go
on, Jay. Get him.
Goofy A. and his goofy ass headline.
Yeah,
Mike
Jay,
Jay.
your mic. Unmute your mic.
You hear me?
Yep.
Here we go.
Yeah, y'all already know. You know, I'm not gonna have a very lengthy retort to this question.
get him.
Tyrese Haliburton has
Yeah.
had some superstar moments. He's trying to create a superstardom type of a how do you say it? Like a superstardom type of a villain character for himself to propel him into superstar status. But I don't see him as a superstar. I don't see Anthony Edwards as a superstar. I don't see fucking there's a lot of players in this league that you know what the superstars are? Let's talk about the superstars. Let's talk about superstars.
Yeah.
I'd say Luka's a superstar. I'd say LeBron James, of course, even at 49, whatever.
Why is Luka a superstar and Anthony Edwards not? I'm just curious why you say that.
Well, I mean, Luka has performed at a much higher level than Anthony Edwards has done in a period. If you look at Anthony Edwards, you can even take this series right here, and if he was a superstar, take that shit directly off his chest because he doesn't belong in superstar status at this point. You don't
I want to debate you on this shit, man.
You don't go into a Western Conference Finals and drop 16 and then the next day say, hey, listen, I didn't struggle. I don't want to hear that shit. Superstars, they show up at real times. Now, we can sit here and say maybe Luka got sick, and he still fucking dropped more than this kid dropped and Edwards dropped the yesterday or whatever it was, the day before.
But Shea only had 14 of the game before that they got blown out too. So you know
But he wasn't
people
in the
have
game.
bad games.
I'm out. He wasn't in the game.
Okay.
Don't you give me 40 minutes and you only give me 16 points? That's a whole other conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, Gilgis Alexander was in the game, what, 27 minutes? And he gave you 14 points. I can handle that. He's also the MVP. He deserves it because he's done it, the entire season. Anthony Edwards at times can disappear. Even right now, he's got 19 fucking points. His team's getting their fucking head scraped into fucking hamburger meat in a fucking closeout game, right? So you tell me, does that seem like superstar? He's not a superstar. He's a star. He's an exciting player. John Morant's not a superstar. He's a star. He's an exciting player. He's not a guy that's going to propel his team into something that you may not see before. Luka, he's already done it. Shea, he's doing it now. These are superstars. Giannis, that's a superstar. Guy wins a fucking like that. These are superstars. We can't put Tyrese Haliburton in the same. He's on the second or third apron. If you want to start having real conversations about stardom, he's not a superstar. Like we're throwing that term around way too loose. Because
let me ask you, Jay. Let me ask
really
you, Jay.
Cool fucking moments.
Let me ask you, Jay.
Absolutely.
So this superstar shit, right? So who would you say is closer to superstar Saturn? Don't be, obviously you're from New York. Would you say is Haliburton or Brunson?
Brunson.
You have to. That's not even that's an easy question, bro.
Brunson.
It's Brunson.
I just wanted the fans to hear it.
But without being biased, I think it's Brunson. But I think Halliburton's starting to make a little bit of a case for himself. Not superstar, but he's starting to build a case.
You can say that he's building a case is because of when he's doing it. And I respect the fact that superstars are
high leverage moments
in playoff situations. However, you can't take away what Brunson did in this playoffs, even if the team loses now. You cannot take away what he did by getting them here, realistically, almost by his fucking self. Because Cat hasn't great playoffs. So realistically speaking, Jalen Brunson dragged this fucking team kicking and screaming, even against the will of a fucking a coach that's been out by both of the two coaches before him in JB Bickerstaff and the coach Mazzulla from Boston. JB just said, "Yo, Big Body Brunson said, yo, fuck it, we're not going away. I ain't fucking leaving. I ain't leaving." So that's a superstar. Now, if you want to start to look at Tyrese as that, settle down.
Settle down.
They're gonna
that part.
That part.
Nah, man, I don't know. Go ahead, Rob. Let's hear your take on it, man.
I agree with everything that Jay said, to be honest with you. Not one thing he said. Listen, Tyrese Haliburton is having great games behind other people that are also having great games. It's a bunch of good players and when you have a bunch of everybody that's being consistent. You have a team that's just better prepared. Let's just say Rick Carlisle has better prepared this team, which means everybody has to do their part. When everybody's doing their part, somebody's going to take the lead on that. And if it's been Haliburton because he's the point guard and he's reaping the benefits of being the point guard, which means he could take the shot or he could get the passes. He's contributing everywhere, which he has been doing. Don't get it wrong. But Haliburton, I could tell you from a parlay standpoint in general, he's absolutely non-existent. A superstar is never non-existent. A superstar is never, in general. I mean, I could take Haliburton one night.
They're always greenlit. They're always greenlit.
They're always greenlit. A superstar is always, even if you don't hit your parlay, the superstar. If I put LeBron in my parlay for 20, LeBron will get 20 because he's LeBron James. If I put Haliburton, and I don't even take Haliburton for 20 because I know he's not a superstar, I'll be like, you know what? Give me the 2 threes and give me 10 points. That's all I need you to do tonight. And it'll be a fourth quarter. I think Chris Paul is a superstar.
Was he a superstar?
Chris Paul, I don't know. I think Chris Paul was a star, and I think he was a very high star. I don't know if I could say he was a superstar only because he never really got over the hump. But he's played with enough. He's complimented enough superstars. They put him alongside enough.
He's made people better too.
Where he's made people better. Where it's kind of like his career.
SGA is one of them. He helped SGA big time.
I'll put it to you like this: if he's not a superstar, he's still a Hall of Fame. He's had a Hall of Fame career.
I think he's had superstar. He's had superstar years. Definitely, Chris Paul.
That's the trajectory I see Haliburton on the Chris Paul.
I'll tell you what,
Chris Paul trajectory. That's
Lob City Clippers. He was a superstar.
Yeah.
DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin, Chris Paul. That he was a superstar there
Yeah.
for sure. He was definitely. He's had super. Chris Paul's absolutely had superstar seasons.
Was Jamal Crawford on that team? He was a 6th man, right? Jamal Crawford.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
Jamal
think so,
Crawford's
yeah.
not a superstar.
I don't know. I want to push
No,
back
I'm
a
just
little bit
saying,
on the
I-
Chris Paul superstar
yeah.
piece. I don't think Chris Paul's a superstar. I think he was a great.
But that's my
That's why I said-
my point.
no,
I think
I'm saying
Tyrese
he had
Haliburton is maybe a 2.0 Chris Paul,
No.
in my opinion.
Chris Paul had a superstar season, or a couple of them in LA. His career might not speak to superstar, but there was 2 or 3 seasons where when Doc was running that team, or when it was that group of guys, there was no way in the world you wasn't telling me that Chris Paul wasn't a top 5 point guard, no questions asked. He was.
Point guard, is that a superstar though?
He was a superstar. He was a superstar.
Superstar.
He-
I think again,
yeah,
we're
he was a
throwing
superstar.
We're throwing around the term superstar a little too much.
Yeah.
All right, let's
not?
do this. Let's do this.
Dude, let me say-
Who
let me
are
ask you
the
this.
past few supers? Who are some superstars we can name?
Jay
Like
named
in
him.
the
Jay Ryan.
past 10 years.
Name him,
I'll give
Jay.
you. I'll run a
Oh, go
couple.
ahead,
I'll run
Kyle.
a
Of course,
couple.
LeBron.
You got so you got LeBron. I'd say Kawhi. I'd say Wemby. We're talking about current Wemby.
Wemby?
I'd say he's a superstar.
Wemby?
Yeah, I think he's a
I
superstar.
don't think- I don't
Listen,
Nah, we gotta
here's
see
how-
some more from him.
Hold on. You gotta ask me the question. Let me answer. Here's my thing. Here's my thing. If you, it's about play, obviously, yes, but it's also about when these motherfuckers come to town, is my little man saying, yo, Dad, I wanted to go to see such and such and such a play. You know what I'm saying? It's box office. It's do you clear out your schedule? When LeBron comes to town, once a year, you want to go see LeBron, right? You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's play and everything, but it's a little. There's other attributes that factor into that. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at superstar.
So that's
you know
like
what I mean?
that's like Zion Williamson when he went to the Hornets.
I think Harden was a superstar
You know what I
before.
mean? Like, so Zion
I think
Williamson was a superstar in his first 2 years as a Hornet. Like, come on, man. Like, we throwing this word around. Like, niggas could come out with one great album, nigga could really rhyme on the block, and they call him fucking the greatest rapper alive,
You mean a
bro.
Pelican?
Like, you need
Zion's
some
on a Pelicans, nigga.
or Pelicans or whatever fucking team he was on, man. I'm glad he didn't come to the Knicks, but like,
so. Who are the superstars in the NBA right now?
it's gotta be
LeBron,
it's gotta be some type of
LeBron,
longevity. It's gotta be
Anthony
longevity
Davis.
related to this.
Steph
Yo,
Curry.
Davis. You said
Jokic.
Yeah,
Jokic.
Davis, you bugging.
I don't even
Not
think
a
Anthony
superstar?
Davis is in there. I say
he's
Giannis,
not.
Nah,
LeBron,
Anthony
Giannis.
Anthony Davis.
All right, look,
You got-
Davis
LeBron.
ain't
Let's
no
say AD out there. LeBron, AD, Kyrie Irving is a superstar.
Kyrie was a superstar, bro.
That's why I said
Kyrie
Kyrie
Irving.
Irving. Luka
Kyrie
Doncic.
Irving.
Luka Doncic is a superstar.
Say
Take
Luka.
Gilchrist
Um,
Alexander.
SGA
SGA.
is definitely
I'd say
he's a
SGA.
superstar
SGA's been a
now.
superstar, bro.
No, he's a superstar
Yeah,
now.
he is.
Yeah,
he
we
is.
got-
Now
we
he's
got-
with the MVP.
we got-
Joker.
We
Joker.
got
Joker.
Joker's a superstar.
What about
Precious-
Embiid?
Precious
Like,
Achiuwa.
yo, is Embiid?
Hold on,
Like,
hold on.
Embiid was a superstar at one point. Like, he
Niggas
was.
is talking. Niggas stepping over toes. Hold on. Let
said
him finish. Let Robert-
Precious Achiuwa is a superstar. No, I'm fucking with you. Precious Achiuwa is not a superstar. What you call it? We said Giannis already, right?
Nah, we didn't say
Oh,
Giannis.
KD. KD is a
Giannis
superstar.
KD is a superstar.
Yeah.
Listen,
That's
whether
about
he's
it.
healthy or not, well,
That's about it.
Are we not counting Joel Embiid?
No,
Joel
No,
Embiid's a superstar.
we're not fucking.
he's
No.
not a superstar, bro.
Fuck.
Okay.
Why
are we
not?
Are we not
What are you
counting
talking
Maxey?
He's got an MVP, right?
But he ain't. But yo, superstar like
They didn't make the playoffs this year.
You actually are contradicting your
Oh,
own
my
argument,
fault.
Cash.
And
LeBron didn't make
Jason-
the playoffs 2 years ago.
Jason Tatum. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Jason Tatum is a superstar.
Tatum's a
hold
superstar. I say
Well,
Tatum's
Cash,
a superstar.
you're debunking your own argument if you say that Joel Embiid is a superstar. Joel Embiid is
Right.
no longer a household name, bro. Nobody wants to watch this nigga no more. The nigga.
All right,
the
so-
nigga played. half
Nobody
the
wants to
game.
watch Kawhi either. Kawhi is still a superstar.
That's
Niggas
true,
want to
too.
watch Kawhi. That's bullshit. And Kawhi.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, like I'm with Al on this. He has the talent to be a superstar. I don't know if he's box office. I don't know. You're probably right on Embiid. Kawhi.
Kawhi just fucking went crazy in the playoffs on his own.
You know what it is with
I mean,
Kawhi? You know what it
I'll
is?
give you Kawhi. I'll give you Kawhi.
He's out too much. He's out too much. Like if he had to stay steady, then
I
he's
agree with
superstar
you.
status. But the years he's out and then he comes back and then we
I'll
gotta
give you
wait.
Kawhi.
You
That's
can
hurt
only-
him.
Bro, but listen, you're only as good as your last motherfucking performance. And if I'm grading him on his last performance in this playoffs that just happened, That's a superstar performance from a
Oh,
guy.
we missed the big one. We missed the big one.
You got to
Steph
put
Curry
Embiid back in there. I said
Steph Curry.
You
We
said
missed
Steph.
Steph Curry. You said Steph
Said
Curry.
that. But if that's the case, if we're judging them when they're on the court versus when they're off the court, then I got to put Embiid back in there because when Embiid is available, he's a problem for everybody.
Nah,
Yeah,
not always.
Oh, I'm not putting him. No, I disagree.
When he's healthy, I agree. He's almost unstoppable.
Yeah,
at the
He
bottom.
disappears a
Yeah,
lot.
hold on.
He disappears a lot, man. And
No,
I
I
think
think
that's
that
one of
Nah,
that's
I
a
don't
big
think
thing.
so.
He disappears a lot, bro. Like that's why they haven't fucking gone anywhere, bro. Because all the
Not on
big
the
games
court.
No,
where
he
he
gets
was
hurt.
supposed
He
to,
gets hurt.
bro.
What about
all
Paul
the big
George? Is Paul
games,
George,
all the
is Paul
big
George a
games.
superstar?
But the superstar
think so.
status have anything to do
I don't
with
think so.
just being like does that have anything to do with jersey
Russell
sales?
Westbrook a
Does it have
superstar?
anything? Hold on. Does it have
I
anything
think he
to do
was.
with jersey sales? Does it have anything to do with notoriety?
Yeah,
With-
jersey sales.
Those things have like they have a
Yeah,
lot.
that's
to
what I was
do
saying.
with it.
Box
All
office.
right. Okay. guys.
So Joel Embiid.
No, but I agree with I agree pretty much with your whole list, Roddy. To be honest with you, I agree with Embiid.
But at one point, Embiid was the best center, like in the
We
league.
wanted him at one
People are
point.
still saying
The Knicks
he is
wanted
one of them.
Embiid.
Like,
At one point,
yo,
healthy,
but
the Knicks wanted Embiid. We did.
Yo, yeah, and
okay.
and
Yo,
trust
is,
me, I wouldn't have been mad about it.
Is Dame a superstar?
Oh, we
Well,
forgot about
I
Dame.
forgot we got Dame. Damn.
Dame time.
Yeah.
Is Dame a superstar? Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, the
definitely.
injury.
Is Jimmy Buckets a superstar?
Yes.
No.
See, Jimmy's. I don't know about Jimmy, man.
Jimmy's a-
I don't think
I know. I know he
think-
might
I
be a
think-
bit of. I know he
I
might
think
be a
he.
bit of.
I think he's a star. Like
I think
don't
he's a
think he's a superstar.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to
star,
say
star.
this,
Yo,
and
yo,
y'all can take it this-
homie comes alive in the playoffs, man. Like he's not the dude that you just bring to a franchise to get you there. He's the dude you include to help you get further than you did last year.
Okay.
He's always
But
been that guy.
No
makes
one mentioned Brunson
he makes
yet,
every
man.
day. Jalen Brunson,
we said
is,
Brunson.
he's at the
Oh,
bottom
yeah.
of it. I didn't say Brunson on my list. but he's at the
What's
bottom. He's
crazy?
budding.
Yo,
Jalen
what's
Brunson
crazy? I don't
is-
even feel like Brunson is there yet, man. Like I feel like
I
Brunson
do.
next year.
I think he just entered the building. That's how I look
Yeah,
at Brunson.
I feel like Brunson can win potentially the MVP in the next 2 years. I think we're gonna take it back to America, son.
We'll
I think we're
see.
gonna take it back to America, man.
We'll see.
Man, you Knicks fans, man.
Yo, yo, that's true. Though we haven't had an American MVP in a hot second, right? 'Cause I
Damn.
think the last
About
MVP
like
Shea
7,
is
8
from
years.
Canada, right? Joker's been winning it, and B, right? It's been about 5-6 years, right? 7 years, whatever the fuck it was. Yeah, that's
Where's
something we gotta-
Embiid is from where? Cameroon, right? Or something like
yeah.
that?
Nigeria.
yeah.
Oh, Cameroon. Yeah.
Fucking niggas could ball out there, huh? Siakam's
that
from there
soccer
too,
shit.
man.
That's that soccer shit. That shit gets you. You know what I'm saying? But
Damn,
yeah,
who
that's
is
great.
the last? Who is the last American MVP?
Steph Curry.
LeBron James.
Nah.
I don't know. LeBron James ain't one of MVP.
James Harden. Now it's James Harden. I think.
Oh, James
I think
Harden.
it's
James Harden. Yeah, James Harden. 2018.
Yeah, I think it was James Harden and shit.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a hot second ago.
Yeah, and then it was
sure?
Steph Curry the year. Yeah, it was Steph Curry the
Yeah,
year
pretty
before.
sure. I
That's
think
when
me
the
and Q
Warriors
we
won.
was arguing
Yeah.
about it one day. We looked it up.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I was like,
Let's
yo, it's
see,
been a minute.
Let's look it up.
Yeah.
That's 10 NBA MVPs, right? We got
That
we
shows
got
you.
Shea, Joker, Embiid, Joker again, Giannis, then the Giannis again, Harden 17-18, and then Russell Westbrook the year before, and then
Russell
KD the year before that.
80?
Wow.
Oh, so Steph Curry had the year before that when he won the chip, right?
Think about
Must
that
have been
shit
before
too.
that,
You had
yeah.
3 Oklahoma City Thunders back to back to back.
Wow.
I mean, they
Yeah,
weren't on
yeah,
those
yeah,
teams
yeah.
respectively when they got it.
Yeah,
But
they
that
were, that's the
team,
roots.
that team was just the scariest team, bro. And I used to tell people, I'm like, yo,
Well, KD and Westbrook were. I'm sorry.
yeah.
KD and Westbrook
And
won it with
Harden.
OKC. Harden won it with another team. Harden won it with Houston.
No, but Harden was on that.
Oh, I
team,
thought you
man.
meant they were all on OKC.
No, they,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
they're
yeah.
from but I mean, they won it in their respective teams when they won it.
yeah.
And then I think Harden won it with
Yeah.
Houston. If I'm not,
Harden won with Houston. That's
Yeah,
when he was on
Harden-
that
Harden
tear.
was
That's
he
when
was on that
yeah,
tear. He was going crazy.
He was doing that
like
Euro
shit up.
step shit.
But
I mean, think
yeah,
about this
man,
right now.
shit.
Anthony Edwards has 19 fucking points in a fucking closeout game. 19.
That's terrible, man.
Terrible. Shea Gilchrist-Alexander's sitting already, and the guy has 34
said-
points. He's already sitting. He's got
What Randall
34,
got?
and he's done for the rest of the night.
What Randall got right now?
24.
Randall scored. Randall
24.
21 points.
But all right. So yo, all right, last
OKC
two-
mirrors Indiana a little bit, man.
That's what I was
They
gonna
run.
say.
They
So
like to
like,
get out
who's
run.
winning? So
I ain't
Cash,
gonna
who's
lie to
winning?
y'all.
Who's
Hold on,
winning
hold
if it's
on, y'all.
OKC and Pacers?
OKC.
Nah, we're not even
okay,
gonna see. We're not even gonna see that yet. Come on. I mean, I
What?
know I got the Pacers hat on, guys. But
Oh,
we're
you
going.
a fan
We're
now?
going. No, hold on. Hold on.
The fuck?
Nah, yo, this. I'm saying, guys. Let's not even visualize the Knicks not in the
You're
finals.
right. You're right. Don't manifest out. Yeah.
Time out for a second. All right, so fuck this shit. Yo, I need to ask you, L. Put him on the big screen, please, so I can look at this motherfucker.